Eintracht had been holding out for his £84 million release clause, and it seems it's quite interesting. I think you say about Newcastle briefing that this bid has been made. An unusual ploy from a club, really, because
briefing that this is not an Isak replacement. The stance from the club, Gary Stonehouse has done great work with this and got the story to where it is. So but when then you go to a club after that and run a story by them, as is a general process of talking to football clubs, often they would go, we're not commenting on that. Other times they would go, oh, that's absolutely false, don't write, that's incorrect. Or they might just say, listen, we're relaxed about that. In other words, write it. Yeah, it's fine. When the calls go in on one like this at Newcastle, and the response is, look, we're fairly relaxed about that. We won't talk about fees, blah 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 blah. But
do not write.
He is not the Alexander Isak replacement.
Yeah.
So I like that. That's great, right? That's a bit of transparency from the football club. That's also an underlining for a manager like Eddie Howe that they're not. Football clubs don't often work aligned with the managers. Not always. And in this occasion, Eddie Howe is saying, I don't want Isak to go. I want somebody who can help us out if Isak gets injured, or I want to go into games where, listen, teams are going to park the bus against Newcastle this year because they're not going to get sucked out like they did previously and play into that Eddie Howe tactic. So there will be games where Newcastle then have to go, right, we're going to go all guns blazing, go 2 up, 2 wide and only 2 in midfield. And that's where, blimey, if you all of a sudden were the defence and you've got 2 flyers in Gordon and Alanga either side, and you've got Ekitike and Isak up front, it's a bit of prey, isn't it, at that stage? Look, I think it's great. I think it's another example of why the Premier League is so brilliant. And look, we've got the money. The Premier League have got the money, and the clubs have got the money, and and it's almost making it more and more exciting every time one of these goes through. If we get Gyökeres, we get Ekitike, we've had the others added already, Florian Wirtz.
Wirtz, I cannot wait to see him play in the Premier League.
It's absolutely mouthwatering that we're going to get the opening weeks of this season with these type of players.